Cannot say Catholic priest without someone thinking pedophile. There's no other occupation on earth that has such a connection to pedophilia.
The most alluring feature of the Vatican's mystery is perhaps its secret archives. These archives, which have more than 53 miles of shelving, are said to have historical documents, letters, and manuscripts that go back more than 1,000 years. Only a small group of researchers are allowed entry under close supervision, which feeds conjecture about the secrets and riches concealed there. According to Joe Rogan, these archives could include knowledge that has been hidden and could contradict popular historical and religious narratives. Could they include evidence of alien encounter or forgotten gospels that go against official church doctrine? According to some theories, the archives could even include plans for cutting-edge technologies, ideas so radical that they have the potential to completely disrupt contemporary science. According to the Vatican, its concealment is a precautionary step to keep the priceless, delicate papers safe. Critics counter that the church used these tactics to maintain its power and conceal uncomfortable facts. The question of whether mankind has a right to know what is concealed in these archives is brought up by this continuous discussion. One of the main buildings in Vatican City, the Paul VI Audience Hall, is a subject of much discussion. Its design is controversial while being unquestionably remarkable. From certain perspectives, the hall looks like the head of a snake, with the curving roof serving as the mouth and the lengthy windows as the eyes. Some people believe that this is only an artistic interpretation with no deeper significance. However, Rogan's guests and conspiracy theorists have conjectured that this pattern represents covert church allegiances. Might it allude to duality, the never-ending conflict between right and wrong? Or does it allude to something darker? According to Joe Rogan's comments, these designs may be deliberate or unintentional representations of the Vatican's nuanced character. The mysterious air of an institution rich in tradition and meaning is enhanced by these architectural anomalies. Accusations of corruption, power conflicts, and secrecy abound in the history of the Vatican. Rogan's research frequently reveals how the church may have factions that work against its spiritual aim. Internal conflicts ranging from theological changes to financial management have been exposed by whistleblowers. The 1980s Vatican bank scandal, which featured money laundering and ties to organized crime, is one such example. Rogan has talked about how these incidents reveal the presence of dark forces within the organization, people who are more concerned with gaining fortune and power than with providing spiritual instruction. There are troubling issues raised by this contradiction inside the Vatican. Is the church a moral compass, or has it turned into a political organization that uses Christianity as a front? Listeners are compelled by these debates to reevaluate the actual scope of the Vatican's power. The Vatican has been connected to several conspiracy theories throughout the years, ranging from covert activities with the Illuminati to participation in international politics. Joe Rogan frequently delves into historical occurrences that appear to allude to secret Vatican participation in order to investigate these hypotheses. The third secret of Fatima, a prophecy purportedly disclosed to 3 Portuguese children in 1917, is one such hypothesis. The official version of the secret was made public by the Vatican in 2000, but critics think it left out important information regarding impending apocalypse or international political manipulation. The position of the Vatican during World War II is another contentious issue. While some historians contend that the Church saved lives in the background, others accuse it of being quiet or involved in crimes. These uncertainties highlight the institution's complicated and frequently conflicting character and sustained conspiracy ideas. For many years, or occult ties within the church, even while theologians reject them as misinterpretations or mistranslations, the public's fascination with a sinister story at the core of Catholicism endures. The phrase has come to represent anyone who doubts the Vatican's openness about its internal operations and decision-making procedures. It is believed that records in the Vatican's secret archives have the power to alter human history. The hypotheses range from secret scientific findings to proof of alien contact. The moral ramifications of keeping such information from mankind are a common topic in Rogan's talks. The presence of writings describing bygone civilizations or sophisticated technologies is one intriguing possibility. Some people speculate, for instance, that the archives may include accounts of technologies that were far ahead of their time, such as anti-gravity machines. Why is such knowledge concealed if it exists? Does the Vatican fear losing its spiritual power, or might it cause instability in contemporary society? The Vatican is a powerful political and spiritual organization. Priceless artwork, real estate holdings, and international interests are all part of its enormous riches. Rogan frequently raises ethical concerns about this kind of accumulation, particularly in light of the Church's emphasis on service and humility. This dualism is demonstrated by historical occurrences. The Vatican was crucial in legitimizing gains throughout colonialism, sometimes at the expense of native cultures. Likewise, its diplomatic endeavors have impacted everything from international law to peace accords. The real reasons underlying the Vatican's activities are called into doubt by this confluence of faith and power. Joe Rogan, a well-known podcaster, has frequently explored the Vatican's purported connections to significant world events. Rogan regularly encourages visitors to investigate the Vatican's secret influence, which ranges from the Church's historical role in colonization to its influence on contemporary geopolitics. Everything from the Vatican's role in World War II to its position on climate change and worldwide pandemics has been discussed. Millions of people may now hear these discussions thanks to Rogan's platform, which also rekindles interest in the Vatican's covert operations. Rogan is credited by some with challenging the established quo and promoting critical thinking about institutional authority, while others contend that he amplifies conspiracy ideas. One of the Vatican's most intriguing mysteries is the unexpected death of Pope John Paul I in 1978, just 33 days into his term. Although his death was officially ascribed to a heart attack, conspiracy theorists point to his intentions to reform the Church and look into corruption at the Vatican Bank as evidence of foul play. Suspicions of a power struggle inside the Holy See were heightened by his truncated term and premature demise. Some people think he became a target because of his attempts to modernize the Church and oppose powerful interests. Even though there isn't any hard proof to back up these allegations, there is still discussion over the circumstances surrounding his death. These are escape routes intended to keep the Pope safe in emergency situations. These tunnels have historically been utilized to protect the Church's leader during sieges and invasions. Although there is ample evidence of their existence, their exact scope is still unknown. Some people speculate that the tunnels may possibly contain secret materials or be used for covert activities. The Vatican's continued emphasis on security and secrecy is symbolized by these underground passageways, which further contribute to its mystery. The Vatican has been accused of hiding crises that range from widespread sexual abuse among the clergy to financial wrongdoing. Advocates and survivors have long accused the Church of putting its reputation before victim justice. Prominent instances, like the treatment of predator priests, have revealed intentional deception and systematic flaws. Critics contend that the Vatican's opaque governance fosters a culture of impunity in spite of public apologies and changes. These sobering facts call into question the Church's moral authority and emphasize the need for increased responsibility and openness among its membership. What do you think about these moments? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing content. See you in the next one.